to stay home, eat great. Today is a special edition. It's a Thanksgiving special. Today I'm going to talk about brining a turkey. But first, down underneath, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified each week of our new recipes. Also, if you care to support us, right in our description you'll see a link to some t-shirts that we have for sale. We have some merchandise available. If you care to, well, I thank you in advance. So now on to our turkey. Talking about brining, what does brining do? Brining a turkey makes the skin crispy and ensures maximum flavor and juiciness inside after you're cooked. How many people have eaten a turkey and nobody wants the white meat because it's the dry part, right? Everybody wants the dark meat. There's been a common trend over the years where the sides are now the centerpiece. Maybe because we haven't paid a lot of attention to the turkey. So we're gonna put a probe in it tomorrow, and because we want this breast to be as juicy as it can be. Together, let's make turkey the centerpiece of Thanksgiving meal once again. Speaking about brining, it's a method, a technique that's been used for many years. Traditionally, people talk about a wet brine. Some people do it in a 5-gallon bucket, and you putting that thing in your fridge, it's just not always feasible for everybody. So we're gonna do a dry brine, which makes it quite a bit easier. A thing about your turkey real quick, you're gonna buy it, it's gonna be frozen. Just one quick note to that: in order to cook your turkey on Thanksgiving Day, your turkey will have to be completely thawed out. I've seen those rockets just shoot out of the deep fryer. No, because your turkey needs to be thawed completely before you can cook it. It's gonna thaw out at a rate of 4 to 5 pounds per day in your refrigerator. So, if you have a 15-pound turkey, which, average size, so 3 days in your refrigerator will be fine. Don't take it out one day before and expect to be cooking. You will not be able to cook a frozen turkey. You're going to have to thaw it out. Both methods will get you there, whether you're using a dry brine or a wet brine. I find that dry brine to be less sloppy and quite a bit easier to do. I'm cooking a 13-pound turkey. So what you want to do is you're brining it, you want to use Kosher Salt. So I always buy a big old box of Kosher Salt, whatever brand you like, it doesn't matter. We will need 1 tablespoon of Kosher Salt per 4 pounds of turkey. So 4, that's 3 tablespoons, and I'm a 13-pound turkey, so I'm going to do 3 tablespoons and just a little more. So we're going to go that way. So now on to our turkey. Let's have a look at what we got here. So here's our turkey. It's a 13-pound turkey. I just have it on the baking sheet here, cookie sheet, whatever you want to call this. Nice little turkey. So I've taken it out of the plastic that it comes in, and I just placed it right on here. We're going to work on it on here. We need to take some stuff out before we get started. In here is the neck and some giblets, and I'm going to use a glove before we get started. If you're squeamish, you can have someone else do this for you. But so we're going to start off right on this side. You're going to notice there is a little bag here. You got to take that out, okay? People boil this stuff and they make their gravy out of that. Did you rinse your turkey? No, I did not rinse my turkey. You don't want to rinse your turkey in your sink, because then you risk putting some of the bacteria all over your sink. We're going to keep it here. We're going to pat it dry. We're going to season it. So there's no need for that. There's a little flap here. If you're looking here, there's a little flap here. This flap is holding the legs together. Once you open that up, there's a cavity right in here. There's a cavity right here, and I can see the neck. So I'm going to grab the neck and pull it out, okay? There's a little bit of ice in here still. All right, there's some ice, and here is the neck. There's the neck, okay, guys? So I'm gonna put this aside. Now what we want to do with our napkins here, we're gonna start drying our turkey. You want to pat it dry. You want the turkey as dry as possible, okay? Right in here, I'm gonna use my other hand. I just didn't want to stick this hand inside the cavity. Just for whatever reason. Make sure everything stays clean and dry. So now I'm going to go inside the cavity with this napkin here, and I'm going to dry in there. So okay, we are nice and dry inside the cavity, and so the next step we're gonna do is we want to brine the turkey for the crispiest skin and the juiciest breast. Okay, I have a small little bowl here that I want to put my kosher salt in, a tablespoon here. Okay, so 3, let's go, 1, 2, 3, and now we begin just putting salt all over our turkey. Okay, all over the turkey. We want to do inside the cavity as well. Turkey all on the underside here. It's a little kind of fun trying to make it stay, but it'll stay. Alright, salt right in here. Right on the thighs here. It's a little messy, but it's alright. It's the price you pay to have a juicy turkey for Thanksgiving, as opposed to this dry, sad turkey that nobody wants. So anyway, so now what I'm gonna do, and this is gonna be the last thing, I'm gonna get the roasting pan that I'm gonna cook in tomorrow. What I want to do now is I'm going to transfer this right over here. So here is where our turkey will cook tomorrow. And tomorrow we're going to introduce some aromatics. There you have it, part 1 of dry brining a turkey. Now, next thing we're going to do is we're going to put it in the refrigerator for 24 hours, and tomorrow we'll give it a cook. And so please join us once again for part 2 as I show you what we do in the oven, as preparing it to get into the oven, and we'll go from there. So once again, don't forget to subscribe down below and hit the bell to be notified every week. And my name is Steve Lopez with Stay Home Eat Great. God bless you and be safe.